So as usual, we all know this shit is fake. This shit is completely fake. All these numbers are made up. Ever since Saint Tontes exposed the frauds for what they are. The site is owned by Gateo. Wait, does he actually own the revenue site? Wait, does he actually? Because if he does, I didn't know that. Apparently? Maybe. Anyway, yeah, so we got some AOS games here at the bottom. Who gives a fuck about these? Honkai Impact 3rd, they should just fucking kill that game already. AFK Arena still going strong, 2.6 million. Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis. I didn't know Final Fantasy 7 had a gacha game. JJK still at the bottom of the fucking list. Might as well go EOS. Reverse 99 still going strong. Madoka Magica, Magia, etc. I remember I saw someone saying to play this game. 3.3 million on their first month. Pretty decent. People will say this and go, game's dead on arrival. 3.3 million is a lot of fucking money for 1 month. Memento Mori, I have no idea what that is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Went from 8 to a 4. Pretty rough. Pokemon Masters EX. Let's be real. Nobody gives a shit about most of these except for Wizardry. Hatsune Miku, down 4.6 million. Wizardry making $5 million last month. And here's the crazy part. Mark my words. We're going to come back and look at this in May. Wizardry went up 13 spots. The only person who was shilling Wizardry was like a little bit of Tectone, because Tectone started it the 24th, and Genizad. Genizad was the only person shilling this game. Mark my words, Wizardry is gonna go up from spot 29. I bet it's gonna go to spot 18. We're gonna see this at spot 18 next month. I legitimately think it'll make probably about 9 to 8 million. With all the exposure that it's been getting in the gacha space on Twitch, I almost guarantee this will go up about 10 spots. Alright, what else we got here? Girls Frontline 2, Infinity Nikki. I am honestly surprised Infinity Nikki is still making almost $10 million a month. Dude, the girlies love their dress up. They love their dress up. Still holding strong at $10 million. That is insane. One Piece dropping $3 million. Ensemble Stars, no idea what that is. Summoner's War. The fact that Summoner's War is still on the top 25 after what, like 10 years? That's saying something. Limus is down at 1.6 million. Girls Frontline 2 doubled their income from last month, 5 million to 10 million. Insane. Goddess of Victory, Nikke still going strong. We'd love to see it. Cookie Run Kingdom still holding the top 16 spot with $11 million. Is Cookie Run Kingdom back? Are we back, baby? Are we back? What the fuck is Dragon Ball Legends? Is that new? Is Dragon Ball Legends new? I've never heard of this game. Dokken's the older game. Yeah. I used to play Dokken. I used to play Dokken way back in the day. It's a garbage PvP game. I have no idea what the fuck that game is. Arknight's still going strong, surprisingly. Puzzle and Dragons. Dude, the fact that Puzzle and Dragons is this high, people don't realize. So like when we get into the top 10, Pocket is a casual game. I think Monster Strike is pretty casual. People don't realize the market that's out there for casual gacha games. I would say Cookie Run Kingdom is also a little bit casual. Battle Cats is pretty casual as well. These gacha games don't need to be these like anime hits. They can legitimately just be fucking casual mom and pop gacha games. And I swear to God, if someone came along and made a good casual gacha game. When I say casual, I mean every aspect except for like the PvP aspect. But yeah, ZZZ falling below Dokkan Battle. ZZZ is below Dokkan Battle. Guys. I think it's time. I think it's time we wrap up ZZZ. I think it's time we wrap it up. I think it's time we put our hat on the shelf and we accept the fact that ZZZ is nothing but porn. We just say, you know what? We tried. We take the ZZZ IP and we just turned it into a hentai. They would make infinitely more money if they just turned ZZZ into a hentai than if they kept it as a gacha game. Wrap it up. It's over. FGO still holding strong. Dude, Dokkan Battle being this high. Apparently they made 52 million last month. That's crazy. Yeah, Dokkan Battle still holding strong. Naruto Mobile in China. Dude, the fact that it's only in China making 19 million is nuts. Anniversary? Okay. Wuthering Waves, top 7 with $20 million. This was mainly Brant, right? This was mainly Brant that pushed these sales, I'm pretty sure, right? It was mostly Brant, and I think we had a few days of Cantarella. Woo-ah, nobody plays that shit. Apparently they still do, man. Top 7 in a 2.1 to a 2.2 patch is fucking wild. That's wild. There's some of Peeb. I think there's a little bit of Peeb, maybe like a couple days. But here's the thing, when you consider like the last few days of a banner, I don't think the last few days of a banner really make that much money. Maybe a little bit, but maybe a little bit. Monster Strike, nobody knows what that is. It's JP only. Uma Musume, also JP. HSR down to 29 million from 45 million last month. Genshin Impact, 38 million. If I remember right, these were also fucking reruns. There was nothing new here, unless that was Matlin. I don't know. I just been making shit up because I don't know nothing about Genshin Impact. Pokemon TCG Pocket still holding strong is actually crazy to me. And I get it. The Pokemon sensation is like, I think still has like another year, like another big year for Pokemon cards. So I think we're going to continually see Pokemon Pocket way up here. Love and Deepspace, 75 million. Dude, the Gacha girlies cannot be stopped. The Gacha girlies legitimately cannot be stopped. That's insane. That is insane. Was this the dragon, like the dragon banner? Or was this like the BDSM banner? I forget which one it was. Or it might have been both. Because I remember seeing some of the announcements for these. The sex torture train, BDSM. Okay, that's what I thought. The what? No, legitimately. This was a BDSM banner. $75 million. I'm happy, man. I'm happy for those girl gooners. Good for them, man. Why can't we have that type of gooner? We have Brown Dust too. I think Brown Dust 2 comes pretty close to Love and Deepspace stuff. But regardless, shouts out to the Gacha girlies. They out there, they spending, and they got money, and they know what the fuck they're doing. We can't fucking Brown Dust 2? True. No, it's not. It's kind of close. The only thing is you don't have like the relationship aspects, right? You get the gooning, but you don't get like the one-on-one sort of aspect. But very interesting. Yeah, someone point out Genshin and Honkai Star Rail combined made less than Love and Deepspace. Very, very interesting Gacha revenue report. One was very soon. Very interesting revenue report. Nothing crazy. Hoyo EOS. Wuwa's back, baby. ZZZ, goodbye. It is what it is. I'm very happy to see Pocket. I'm very happy to see Pokemon and Love and Deepspace at top. I'm very happy to see those at top. Because I think we are in for a new era of gacha games. I think this is a very good sign that things are changing. People are sort of tired of the general Genshin Impact. Even the Wuthering Waves of the world, they want new stuff. They want something outside of the box. And I think that's awesome. I think Girls Frontline 2 and like Wizardry and stuff like that, I think we're going to slowly see them start increasing on the charts because people are tired of the open world gacha games. And I say that for even Woo-Wah too, man. I say that for Woo-Wah too. I include Woo-Wah in that category. I think people want new things now. I think we're in a very different era of what people want from their gacha games. I could be wrong. I could be making shit up and pulling shit out of my ass, but I think the next few months is going to be very interesting with what we see on these charts.